Hi and welcome. Today we will discuss all about strokes. This stroke video will be consisting of two parts. Okay, let's get started. From now we will be working on different workspace. The default workspace is Essentials, but now we will change it to Essential Classic. As you can see, here are more tools and tabs than in previous workspace. Alright, there are many squares on the canvas. These squares are of same sizes but with different property. For example, the first one has fill only color. You can change fill color by selecting the shape and double-click on the fill option at the bottom of the tools. Or you can go to Properties and find Fill option there. The second square has stroke only. Because it has no fill, so you can't click and drag it from inside, we can select it from stroke only. Now if you go to the properties of this square, you will find 20-point stroke is applied to this square. You can always change stroke size at any time. The third shape has both colors, fill and stroke. You can see it as black fill and green stroke. Both can be accessed from the toolbar or from the properties panel. In the below section we will be studying about strokes, so we will need stroke properties panel. It can be accessed on the top from the option bar or on the right from these three lines tab. Click here and select Show Options to show full properties menu. Now you can see the option bar stroke properties is the same as on the right. Okay, in this row we are having different types of stroke alignment. The first one is stroke center. If we zoom in, you can clearly see the stroke is half outside the path and half is inside the path. If we check it on the stroke property, you can see the stroke center alignment is applied to this square. The second one has stroke outside property selected. Note that, by default, the stroke center property is applied to every shape that we create. If we zoom in, you can see the border or the stroke is outside of the square shape. Similarly, the third one is stroke inside property checked. In the next row we have different corner properties. It can be accessed in the stroke properties as corner. It has also three options. The first one is miter join property, which is default sharp edge corner. The second one is round join, which is smooth curved join. It's pretty beautiful and useful in many places. The third one is bevel join. In this row the first one has dotted property. You can set different size of dash, gap, dash, and so on to randomize it. But when you see on the stroke property panel it says dashed line. The difference between dashed line and dotted line is simple. When the stroke weight is equal to the dashes, it's called dashed and vice versa. The last square has arrowhead property. Arrows can be applied to the end point and start point of any shape. There are different types of arrows you can choose. Right in front of arrowhead there's swap arrowhead. When you click it, start and the end point arrows are interchanged. Below it is scale property. If link is enabled, both heads are applied. Change when is scaled, and when is unlinked, each can be scaled separately. With the align head property you can choose if the head should extend beyond the end path or vice versa. Alright, lastly we have got four lines. The first line has but cap property, which is the default cap property applied to every shape. The second one has smooth round cap. The last one is projecting cap property selected. The first line and last lines are seen to have same property, but in reality projecting cap is different. It has cap at the beginning and on the end. In this line we have got same arrowhead. Arrowheads are only applied to open paths, don't apply to closed shape. It is not recommended. You can apply arrowhead to stroke that are created with pen tool, for example like this shape. Lastly, we have profile property. It defines the stroke, whether it should be uniform or not. So these are some stroke properties. In next video we will be showing more about stroke and related properties. Thanks for watching.